Hello everyone, Namaste, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Anil and this is Pema, she is from Bhutan. We are working here at the moment in Maldives and from here we are making this video. So, today we are here to show you how to do Dhanurasana or bow pose step by step. It is one of the backward bending asanas and it is very good for your entire spine to energize your body and same time strengthening your hamstring, your back muscles, opening the shoulders. It is good for developing the breathing capacity, and if you have the belly fat, it helps to lose the belly fat also because you have to balance on the belly. So, this is the some benefits, but make sure when you practice this one with us here with this video, make sure you do not have the lower back pain, you do not have any shoulder pain, you do not have any neck pain, and same time you do not have any hip pain, and you do not have any surgery in abdominal area. Make sure you are not pregnant and make sure you do not have any trouble with hernia and other kind of problem, then you are okay to do with us. Otherwise, you take the help of your personal yoga teachers wherever you are. Okay. So, this asana Dhanurasana is done while lying down on the tummy or you can say on the belly, and when we do in the final pose, so body shape become like a dhanur or you can say bow, that is why it is called Dhanurasana. So, we are going to show step by step. First, we will show you how you are going to warm yourself up, and once you warm up yourself, then you can go for the practice step by step the way we are going to tell you the easy version, and maybe if somebody can go much higher version. So, that is what we are going to show you. So, let us start. So, Pema, lie down on the tummy. To warm up the back, when you are lying down on the back, make sure you will open the legs little wider. So, first preparation of the practice we will do to warm up your spine. So, first we will do nothing but cobra. So, arrange your hands next to your chest or shoulders and keeping the elbows with the body, not taking the elbows away. And after here, then keep the hips tight and thighs touching on the mat. Try to lift the body as high as you can up to navel. Go. So, lift up to navel. So, this is the way. Make sure you take the shoulders back, shoulders are not coming forward, shoulders going back and shoulders not going to ears also, shoulders should be down. So, opening the chest. So, this is the, you can do cobra first, you can repeat actually few times, go down again and again inhale, go up, you can go maybe more higher if you can, more taking back, again go down and let us go last time, one more time, bend. And you can go much higher, but keep the thighs down. So, it is more warm up to your front body and to your spine. Go down again, and now we will do another one. It is variation of the cobra without support of the hands. So, make the finger lock behind your back and same time rolling the shoulders back, and imagine somebody pulls your hands backside without lifting the legs. Try to lift upper body as high as you can. You see this, because this is the way you have to lift in Dhanurasana. So, this is means you are using the much of your back muscles to lift yourself and same time you are using the core. So, lift up, go down again, repeat few times again, go, inhale, lift, higher, keeping the hips tight and down. Let us do one more time, inhale and exhale, down. And once you can do this one, now try to lift the legs same time. So, make the finger lock again, lift the upper body and trying to lift the legs also, go. So, you see like this, because this is the way Dhanurasana you have to do, lift the thighs, lift the legs also. So, trying, okay, go down again, try again, inhale, lift, very good, and exhale, down. Let us do one more time, inhale, lift and exhale, down. So, if you do this preparation practice, you will see your back and spine is ready to do this one. Now, if you want to do the Dhanurasana, bend your knees. Make sure when you do as a beginner, keep the knees open, not too close, otherwise it is very challenging. So, keep the knees open and then try to grab your ankles. So, with one hand and then other hand. So, for beginners what we have to do, because you know whenever we do Dhanurasana, it is very easy to lift the upper body, but what happens, it is very difficult for beginners to lift the thighs. So, first what we have to try to lift the thighs only. So, keep the chest down, this portion down, just try to throw your legs back and try to lift your thighs only. lift your thighs, you see. So, like this you have to practice first, lift the thighs and go down, again go, lift your thighs, throw your legs back and like toes going towards ceiling and down. Okay, let us go one more time, lift your thighs and like toes going to ceiling and down. Okay. So, this is the way you can practice to raise your thighs, because as I said, lifting the thighs in Dhanurasana is challenging than lifting the upper body. So, okay. So, let us go again, lift the thighs once more, and once you can lift the thighs, then now try to lift upper body as high as you can. Okay, this much is okay. So, this way you can do, this is not so much lift, but as a beginners you can try to do this much, then hold as long as you can, then slowly come down. Okay. Let us go one more time. So, you can repeat, actually in the beginning you try to repeat at least 3 times. So, go again, inhale, lift the chest as high as you can and then down. Okay. So, this is the way you can practice Dhanurasana slowly, warming up spine with the cobra and with this without support of the hand cobra again, then lifting the legs, then trying to lift the thighs, then trying to lift both sides, but try to lift the thighs first, then lift upper body. Okay. Now, we will go little more higher. So, if you can go more higher, go, lift Pema. So, now like really you want to take the toes higher as much as you can. So, like toes going to ceiling, same time lifting the chest up and trying to look little higher. So, this is the way you can say whole body weight goes on the tummy. So, you have to squeeze the hips, lift the thighs and lift the knees as higher as you can. You can try holding as long as you can with the normal breathing and slowly go down, lowering the hips and lowering the thighs and lowering your upper body. Okay. So, this is the way you do Dhanurasana, but Pema is going to show one more time. So, go again, try lifting higher as much as you can. So, again like toes reaching towards the ceiling, thighs going higher from the mat and same time your upper body is lifting as much as you can, chest opening and you are looking to front. Okay. Slowly coming down, and when you come down, release your legs and make sure you take the hands under the head like making like pillow. This is called Makarasana, and in this posture you relax for some time until your breathing becomes normal and whole back muscles become relaxed. Then you are ready to do another postures, whatever you want to do on this position or other position. So, this is the practice called Dhanurasana. Okay, come up Pema. So, this was the step by step practice for Dhanurasana, how to do as a beginner, how to prepare yourself and how you can go much higher than normal beginners people. So, this practice is very good for your whole spine, as I already said in the beginning. It recharges whole spine and opens the shoulders, opens the chest, good for digestion, good to lose the belly fat, good for strengthening your hamstring muscles and stretching your quadricep muscles, and good for the people who they have poor digestion, poor lungs capacity, and if you have the upper back pain most of the time, shoulder pain, neck pain, you will see if you do this posture regularly, your back muscles will get stronger and your back pain will go slowly away from you. So, this was the Dhanurasana, and if you have any comment or any question, you can write in the comment section and we will answer you, and let us know if you want to practice some other asanas. We will make video step by step again. Till then, keep practicing and let us know how is your practice going. Thank you very much, and thank you for Pema for showing this practice. Thank you. Namaste. See you in next video.